There we go. Thank you so much. So it's my honor and pleasure to have the time of a very, very busy man with a great amount of responsibilities on his head at the moment. God love you. This is Chief Phil Lane Jr. And God bless you, my friend. It's an honor to be in your presence. Thank you.
Well, equally, it's an honor to be in your presence because
Thank you.
we know each of us is a sovereignty, ancient, imperishable, and everlasting. Each and every one of us, members of the human family.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'll just read a little bit here so people have a concept of who you are. A hereditary chief from White Rock is in Ireland this month, leading an international delegation to a gathering that will culminate in the signing of a planetary treaty to end war. Chief Phil Lane Jr. is among 40 Indigenous leaders participating in the World Peace Gathering set for July 18th through 20th at Dripsey Castle in Cork. Described as an historic and sacred gathering uniting North, South, and Central America. The event is co-sponsored by Kindred Spirits Ireland, the Four Worlds International Institute, and the Union of the Condor, the Hummingbird, the Quetzal, and the Eagle. So, Chief Phil, thank you again for your vision. And how did all this come to you, my dear friend? How did you carry this great vision?
Well, let me say that I'm a member of the Ohan'kwa and Chickasaw nations, and I'm actually living in White Rock, so I'm not actually a chief from White Rock.
Okay.
It was a communication from White Rock. Well, 56 years ago, after going through tremendous anger and pain about what had happened, not only to the indigenous peoples of the Americas and my own relatives directly, but
Yes.
also my grandfather, uh, whose anglicized name is Lane,
Yeah.
also came from Ireland,
Yeah.
and the tremendous, tremendous genocide that happened there.
Yes.
And so, when you're full of that rage and anger, it works well on the athletic field, because every time I went to a football game, I
Yeah.
was a little cusser. Every time I went to a wrestling match, I was personally wanted to hurt that individual.
Bless you.
All that hurt and anger and rage, which I had
Yeah.
deep,
Yeah.
it brings you right down to alcohol. Those times where we didn't have the drugs you have today,
Yeah.
alcohol, drugs, and healthy relationships and so forth.
Sure.
Where really, I felt this life was, got to the place where I'd gone from winning the U.S. Canadian championships in my weight class in wrestling right down the pit.
Okay.
And, as it would be, I had this deep spiritual experience and I encountered this really sacred, sacred prayer. My whole body came on fire.
Wow.
And it's just like these layers upon layers of hurt and shame and guilt and all the crap that comes with colonization left. Not meaning they weren't all gone, but I went into my spiritual honeymoon.
Okay.
And during that spiritual honeymoon, of course, I began working with the inmates of the Washington State Penitentiary. We started the first ever Confederate Indian tribes because I found a lot of our good relatives are locked up in penitentiaries.
Yes.
They were kind of the rebels, so to speak,
Yes.
our indigenous people. And
Yes.
then, and of course, one of my main sports was wrestling. So
Hmm.
we had a community college, so I started coaching wrestling and so forth.
Okay.
The state shut down that program, and then this opportunity came to come to Bolivia. And little did I know that after I got that invitation 3 weeks later, I arrived in Sucre, Bolivia.
Wow.
And there's a prophecy
Yes.
that after 500 years of great suffering, of great preparation, of great spiritual wintertime, a new springtime would come
Yes.
when the reunion of the condor and eagle happened. Because prior to the coming of the European relatives here, which was inevitable, the
Yeah.
world
Yeah.
that really we lived together across the Americas in relative peace and harmony.
Mm.
People don't understand that there was over 100 million indigenous people living across the Americas
Amazing.
prior of the
Yes.
English and the other colonizing nations. And we traded across the Americas. And we call this the union of the condor and eagle. And these kinship routes, these trade routes went from east to west and south to north. And literally, we traded from the Arctic Circle clear to the tips of Tierra del Fuego and across.
Wow. Wow.
And but this prophecy promised that after this long period of preparation,
Yes.
part of this eternal divine plan, of which Ireland is such a key part for
Yeah.
this part of the world,
Yeah.
new springtime would emerge. And so it happened that I was that eagle that came from the north. Really, thank goodness I didn't understand it at the time. It took later years for the elders of Tiwanaku to explain to me that yes, you did come at that time. That's why we received you with such, they received me with great, great love and respect.
Oh.
And then we went, before I left, what happened was I never wanted to leave Bolivia. I never wanted to leave those relatives. The pure, true relatives who really understood, as the Irish do,
Yeah.
the true relationship we have with Mother Earth.
Yes.
But you know, the Creator has sometimes other things for us. And I think
Yeah.
one thing I have to say as I was teaching, I always remember it says, do you think you say you believe and will not be tested? Of course we're tested.
Hmm.
So this honeymoon, here I was in the heights of my spiritual happiness, and it so happened that my wife was brutally raped.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's a long story. I won't get into that part,
Bless you.
but I'll tell you, you know, when one has deep faith, in deep faith, when something like that happens, it's really difficult.
Yes.
You ask yourself, why, Creator? Why did this happen?
Yeah.
Why? And I never wanted to leave Bolivia, but eventually she had to come back.
Yeah.
And I was instructed by the Universal House of Justice, your family is number one.
Yes.
I had to return, which was meant to be.
Yes.
And of course, we have our prophecies about what's happening in the world today,
Yeah.
from the prophecies of the peacemaker, whose foundation really, by the way, is the whole U.S. Constitution. That's why they said in order to form a better union, they were
Yeah.
talking about comparing it to our Iroquois, but they
Mhm.
left out two important things.
Okay.
U.S. government,
Yeah.
U.S. Constitution. One is a foundation of spirituality.
Yes.
They left that out.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
left out the most important thing. We're spiritual beings.
Yes.
Second thing, they left out women, because women have always had the right in our traditional matriarchal societies.
Yeah.
For instance, among the peacemaker relatives, they
Yeah.
had the right called dehorn, to take a headdress off. Among our Ihanktawa relatives, our Chetishiko and the Seven Council Fires, there was actually women who had the right, if a man misbehaved, to beat him up in public, literally.
Wow.
Of course,
Wow.
that happened very, very rarely.
Yeah.
The other thing was we had great, great respect for women,
Yeah.
and you did not abuse a woman.
Right.
Abuse, sexual abuse of a woman, you were castrated. You were, in one hand, sometimes it just kills you.
Yeah.
My grandfather did to two relatives who abused my a daughter and a sister,
Wow.
or you was completely didn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
We knew, right, it was right here. What
Mm.
happened to the children here
Mm.
happened to our Irish relatives.
Right.
It was gross colonization.
Yeah. Yeah.
Know that. But there's a purpose behind all this,
Right.
because our prophecies promise that after this long spiritual wintertime, because at one time, the Ireland was the spiritual illumination for the whole Western world.
Yeah, I can believe that.
No question.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah. Yeah.
right from the time of the fire of Kildare,
Mm.
of the beautiful sister
Bridget?
Bridget, yeah, the Brigidine sisters. That's one of, by the way, one of the ashes that from
Yes.
the fire we put into the eighth fire when we started this whole peace gathering on
Yes.
Buck Moon,
Yeah.
July 10th.
Yeah. I was there for that.
We're there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we put those ashes in there.
Yes.
From the excavated down 2000 and found those original ashes.
Wow.
And so our prophecies promise that within 4 years of this fire being ignited, not through war, not through terrorism, but through the fact that our union of the condor and hummingbird, which united all the indigenous peoples of the Americas, that Ireland will become one again. shortly followed by Scotland,
Right.
as well as every other place on Mother Earth has been divided.
Amazing.
And so this gathering, which has been so wonderful, I'll tell you what, we've been received with such love
Mm.
and kindness. And just, I just want to reflect back to my Irish relatives.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you know, it's the young people.
Yeah.
You have what you need within you.
Mm.
This whole Western world that's got us believing somehow that materialism is going to be the answer. The more material things you have
Mm.
is complete sham.
Yes, I agree.
True foundation is back to Mother Earth, those sacred places, to prayer. At the same time, the only ones that can how do I say, exemplify this is our own self.
Yes.
Like I say, the best way to reflect to our young people, to others, is by walking the path we make it visible.
Yes, of course. Yes. Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
that's a little bit of that background of the prophecies and so forth that's brought us here. Of course, as you know, the in 1847, when the Great Hunger was happening here in Ireland,
Yeah.
it's just hard to believe that human beings would allow 1 million human beings to die
Yeah.
from hunger
Yeah.
because they just took the food. Can
Yeah.
you imagine the mothers holding babies, those babies crying and crying out for food and then dying in their arms, and then their mothers dying?
Yeah.
And 1 million relatives of Irish people spreading around the world. But at the same time, remember this too, only colonized people colonize people. Only abused people abuse people. Only hurt people hurt people.
Yes.
And so this cycle's been going on and on and on and on and on. And our prophecies say the time is now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to step out of a new cycle into what's been prophesied, right from many prophecies, but one that's very clear.
Yes.
I will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I don't know how much clearer you can be.
Yes.
That will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Yes.
That's the
Exactly.
essence of our prophecies. That's the essence. And this idea to fight over Christianity, I mean, it's a complete abomination to what truly Christianity is about. To love, to be kind, to be forgiving. I call it churchianity.
Yeah, that's very
Allow,
good.
allow some king to get in a fight with some pope, and what do we happen? We fight each other, kill each other. For what?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
For what? For
Yeah.
a little land to stick our bodies in?
Yes.
So I truly believe, without question, that we are coming to this time where we're emerging, we're leaving behind the cycle that's gone on and on and on and on as we've been learning as human beings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wars,
Yeah. Yeah.
love,
Beautiful. Beautiful. Chief Phil, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You know, what I want to say also, brother, is I've read a lot of writing in my day, and your use of language is absolutely extraordinary. And if I found you on a bookshelf, I would take your book right to the counter, my friend, or check it right out of the library. You shared some thoughts here. You say, in our spiritual world, we will recognize one another. We will seek union, a spiritual union. Our soul, our human spirit, is independent of our physical body. Our soul is free and sanctified beyond this physical plane of time and space. All the powers that distinguish us as human beings, reason, memory, abstract thought, creativity, inventiveness, and willpower, are all properties of our soul, not the body. Last thing, at the same time, it is very important always to remember that only hurt people, as you said. Only colonize people, only abuse people. The long promised time has come to leave this cycle behind forever, step into our spiritual adulthood, unite humanity, end war, and restore our Mother Earth. Oh.
one more I want to add.
Yeah.
That's this. Our soul has no ethnicity, no gender, no class, no race, no distinctions. Our soul is a reflection of the oneness of our Creator, which makes every prejudice, whatever form, completely intolerable and unacceptable.
Yes.
And
Yes.
any love we've had for anyone in this physical world of time and space will not be forgotten in the spiritual worlds of light yet to come.
right.
Nor will we forget this journey here, this physical world of time and space, which is so, so quick.
Yes, yes, yes.
I can see it when I look in the mirror at 81 winters. How in the world this happen? This is what Crow did.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Thank you. It's
Yeah.
a, life is like the breath of a buffalo on a cold day.
Mm, mm, mm,
Firefly on a warm summer night. Or the shadows vanishing before the setting sun. That's the life.
mhm, mhm,
We talk you up, we're just here for a short time.
mhm, mhm.
Gotta make good of every moment of it. Every
Yes,
moment is a sacred gift from our Creator.
yes. Beautiful, beautiful. I just want people to know not only to come to the weekend here coming up, the 18th through the 20th, and at Dripsey Castle, Cork, Ireland, but also the beautiful peace treaty that you've written and shared with us. And you have just the preamble here. Let me just give this to people as well. It says, "We, the representatives of Gaia, our Mother Earth, united in the four directions, the nations, peoples, faiths, and communities of the world, convened in unanimous agreement at Dripsey Castle, Cork, Ireland, from July 10th to the 20th, beginning with the ignition of the eighth fire under the auspices of the World Peace Gathering, do hereby proclaim our unwavering commitment to this binding planetary peace treaty to end war. This treaty, to be submitted to the United Nations General Assembly and beyond, reflects our collective determination to eradicate all forms of armed conflict, promote enduring peace, advance justice, and foster universal cooperation. Our commitment to end war is not just resolute, but also urgent, demanding immediate and concerted action." So,
Yes.
brother, yeah, thank you
Yeah.
for that.
I want to add that
Yeah,
this is part of what's called the 99 days of peace through unity. And all the different peace groups who are working on this have made this treaty core to this process that leads to September 21st, International Day of Peace, and the week beyond. So this is just beginning.
okay. Uh,
Just beginning. It's not just a bid, it's a process. And
yes,
all have a chance. By the way, if you go through and see everyone, every member of our human family, whether you're a pipe carrier, a fire carrier, whether you're a mother, whether you're a beautiful divine human being, whether you're an NGO organization, whether you're a nation state, everybody, all have a place to sign.
yeah,
All are respected in this treaty, as it should be. Not a few people making decisions upon all, because we believe the time of kingship is over. The time of kinship has come.
amen. Beautiful, beautiful, my friend. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Well, I know how precious your time is, grandfather. I'm just honored to sit with you, and I will be with you Sunday, and I'm so looking forward to that. And two of my dear Irish friends are going to join you as well. Siobhan
Wonderful.
Kapoor, who is a wonderful poet, who also brings the fire as you do, and Charlotte Emily Rose, who has been clearing out all the wells in
Oh,
her area. Do you know Charlotte? I call her the Lady of the Wells now. She's cleared 100 wells out with her friend Carolyn, and I know Gerard Banks will be there, and he's bringing his oak tree for planting and for ceremony as well. And so, yeah, it's going to be an amazing event. And as you said, I get that it's not the end of anything; it's the beginning of the next step that we're all called to be a part of. So,
and I want to say this thing that's to my dear brother.
yeah,
That's this. If there's anything I've said here that people resonate with it, if you didn't already know it, you wouldn't resonate with it. If there's any qualities I might have that you feel are good qualities, if you didn't have them yourself, you wouldn't see them in me.
that's
We're
right.
simply, I'm simply a mirror. And so I'm going to say back to you, grandfather, who share the same gray hair as me. It's a circle here, brother. We're in a circle. No longer
Yes.
are we triangles. We're circles. And that triangle, we can see what it's done.
Yeah.
We can we can see. In fact, I don't think we could be any clearer to see what quote unquote kingship, how you want to translate that, is
Yeah.
ended up bringing us to. Where
Yeah.
only few people are making decisions upon the whole. It's
Yes.
time for us to awaken,
Yes. Yes.
unite our
Yes.
human family in war and restore Mother Earth.
Yes.
Halmi Chante Washtelo, Shunkmano Hemedo, Chibit Saba Mehedo, Halmi Chante Washte, which means this: my name He's a leader of warriors who takes the enemy's best horses. My name is a sacred black pipe born of thunder, lightning, and rain. I stand fully responsible before the Creator for all my words and my actions, as each and every human being is. We're all responsible. Nobody can condition our soul except our own selves. So it's time to step out of any kind of blame, guilt, whatever, and stand up as we are great, great human beings, sovereignties, ancient and perishable and everlasting.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've never been called grandfather before myself, so that was a beautiful moment. And can I just say, from my heart to yours, the other teachers that have brought me to this moment with you are Lame Deer, his book
Yes.
Secret Revisions.
Yes.
The great John Trudell, who I talked with many times in Los Angeles. Chief Arvil Looking Horse, I mentioned to you, the pipe carrier, the Lakota, and also my dear friend who passed over, Lauren Zephyr.
Oh, Lauren, my cousin.
Yes.
And by the way, I was with that Lame Deer, the last ceremony he conducted at the groundbreaking of what we call the Daybreak Star Center. It's built as a reflection of Black Hills vision.
Beautiful.
And he had an incredible sense of humor. I'll tell you, he was just incredible. Here we were, kind of the drizzling rain like this, and I have to bring my pipe that had been passed on to my grandmother, and he was so humorous. He looked at us all and said, "Do you know we're all? Do they think? Do you think they all know here we're smoking some grass out here?" I mean, just crazy. He had, but the thing is, he said this: Our Creator loves laughter.
Amen.
Our Creator loves laughter. Yes. That's what we're supposed to be, happy and joyful beings.
Yes, 100%. Well, here's to a joyous future. We've shed enough tears in our past.
I hope.
I hope.
Thank you.
You're so welcome, my friend. I appreciate your time. I will see you Sunday. God bless you. Peace and blessings. All my love.
I hope.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chief Phil.
I hope.